So, what can I say? It seems that one amazing person after another is joining Digital Europe in the fight for a more digital resilient Europe and a more digital resilient world. I met the next speaker many years ago, actually. I think 4 years ago. And I noticed her passion for digital and her passion for strengthening Germany's digitalization and digital rights. And she has really pushed diversity in tech as one of her major things with digital skills, implementing equal rights and digital skills within Germany and Bavaria. And she was recently announced one of the top 40 under 40 people by the German capital. So another rock star, female rock star in tech. With that, let me welcome on stage Judith Gerlach, the Bavarian State Minister for Digital Affairs. Welcome on stage. I will leave you to do the speech, but I won't let you go totally afterwards. Thank you.
Thank you. Dear Cecilia, thank you for having me. Esteemed guests and participants, I think you will agree that 2023 is the year of artificial intelligence and what it drives. Machine learning, natural language processing, deep learning, robotics, and computer vision. This year, more than ever, AI is becoming part of our everyday life much faster and, of course, much deeper than before. From personal assistants to smart homes, from mobility to healthcare, from education to retail. ChatGPT is currently what we all talk about when it comes to AI. Launched just a couple of months ago, ChatGPT is already changing how we draft our everyday communications, like emails, essays, or even political statements. While we celebrate technological progress and what it can do for us, we must also see the right boundaries to protect our society, to protect our democracy. What do I mean by that? We must realize that the technological progress in AI presents us with completely new challenges. We are already talked about disinformation, fake news, and used by bad actors. ChatGPT and similar technologies could potentially be hijacking our democracy. One day, chatbots could be able to launch a massive fake news campaign, similar to what the Russian Internet Research Agency did in its attempt to influence the 2016 US election, but without a $1 million budget. With ChatGPT in full bloom or in the wrong hands, it could create fake news on steroids. On the other hand, automated systems have brought about extraordinary benefits from technology that helps farmers grow food more efficiently, to algorithms that can identify diseases and support medical diagnosis. We need to realize that artificial intelligence is just a tool after all, like a hammer. You can build a house with it or smash a window. It's up to all of us, to developers, to researchers, to entrepreneurs, to politicians, to guide the development into the right direction. We need to find the right balance of innovation versus regulation when it comes to AI. We need to make sure that our regulation promotes progress and keeps us safe at the same time. In my opinion, the best way to achieve safe, effective and trustworthy AI is to create it ourselves right here in Europe. In this context, I'm calling for a law that welcomes innovation and makes it happen. Unfortunately, this is not yet the case if the AI Act, the first law to regulate AI in all areas of life, goes ahead as drafted by the European Commission. This is a result of an alarming study we have done in Bavaria together with Applied AI, Europe's largest initiative for the application of trustworthy AI technology. For our study, we have examined more than 100 possible AI applications from all sectors, from R&D to marketing, and up to 58% of these could be classified as high risk or uncertain to classify. I think most of you know what high risk means. Significant additional efforts and costs for companies due to the requirements involved. Instead of hiring engineers, companies will need more lawyers. With the current state of the AI Act, there is a very real risk that our economy will be deterred from implementing innovative ideas. We need to change this right now. We need to make sure that our AI Act is becoming a driver for freedom and responsibility. We need creators and must give them creative circumstances instead of blocking them through over-regulation. At the same time, it's a give and take. If regulators believe that practitioners are getting reckless, they will be more likely to react with draconian regulation. If instead the practitioners prove they are prudent, regulators can relax a bit and everyone will be better off. However, our role as politicians is far greater than just setting the legal framework. The government itself should also invest in the future. With our, we call it Bavarian high-tech agenda, we are spending some 3.5 billion euro, which is simply unique in Germany, to drive research and innovation forward. We are creating 13,000 additional new spots for students and, at our universities, plus 1,000 more professorships, 100 of them only in AI. Because for us, investing in innovation means investing in people. We need to equip our people with the right skills to develop the technologies of tomorrow right here in Europe. And we need to discuss how to do this together, from politics to civil society to businesses. We need to close alliance. Therefore, I'm urging everyone in tech to not just create and develop behind closed doors, but to actively seek a constant and an open exchange with policymakers and the public, showing the world that they take responsibility for doing things right from the start. So that what we are here for at the Masters of Digital, let's continue to communicate about what it all means and celebrate what technology and innovation can do for us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I think it's maybe the first time that I've heard very clearly, let's not do so much high risk that we cannot hire engineers, that we have to hire lawyers, right? And this is exactly what the private sector is saying too. I mean, let's be very careful here. Not that we don't want regulation, but we need to go easy. It's a new area. So in a minute, we have some of your colleagues from the member states here. We have the parliament representatives coming on discussing AI. Do you want to give us some kind of homework to think about for this panel?
Perhaps the recommendation, let us create a legal certainty for the research, but also for the companies. And let us come the legislative progress to a close quickly for the best. Yes, let's do it in a way that give us or leaves enough freedom for bold ideas, for creativity, so that people continue to invest in Europe, continue to innovate in Europe. That's the most important thing.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.